He's in. Hello, internet, and welcome to the third episode. Now we've made it to three episodes Woo-hoo, of the Edge of Reality. Honestly, after I said that we'd be doing the video nasties list, I thought we'd never even make it to two. So I'm happy about that.
Well, granted, we did start with a very easy one.
Yeah, that was
I
a
was,
soft
I,
one.
I was thinking we'd name this after name this similar to Friends episodes. The first one's like the Violet one, the next one's the racist one, and this one would be like the one where someone eats a baby.
The one where someone eats a fetus.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So yeah, Edge of Reality. How we got? I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm the main host. We got some other co-hosts with us today. Everybody, introduce yourselves.
I'll start. My name is Matthew, and man, I'm already sick of Minions.
I am Seth, and getting ready to see a baby get eaten.
I'm Jake, and they call me Mr. Half-Ass.
And I am Drew. How do you do?
Woo! Okay.
What?
And that's the crew here today, the part of the experiment, if we will. So for those that are not aware of what the experiment is we're going to watch all 72 movies on the Video Nasties list. And between each movie, we're going to have what we call a palate cleanser, where we try and wash away the stench of the last movie that we just saw. The first movie that we saw on the list was absurd. It was a bit of a softball, more like a classic 80s slasher film with a bit more violence to it.
Yeah, with a couple of uncomfortable scenes.
Yeah, and then we decided, me, Rob, and Ali, to watch a palate cleanser where famous horror actor Boris Karloff played an Asian in one of the most boring movies I've ever seen in my life. That was Mr. Wong Detective. And now we go back to the Video Nasties list, where we go to number 2 on the list, Anthropophagous.
Since it's
Has
number
anybody-
2, is this one shit?
Yeah.
starting off good there, Ali. Has anybody seen Anthropophagous? Because I know Rob did, but he's not here with us.
I have not, nor have I seen the Cinema Snob review of it, so...
No, I think I might have seen the Cinema Snob review, but I have so much backlog it's not even funny.
I feel like I'm gonna thank myself for skipping breakfast later, but yeah.
I actually just finished dinner before we started this shit up, so...
Yep.
And
I haven't seen the movie, but and I'm wondering what the word means, anthropophagous.
It's from Greek. It's from a Greek origins. I know that much. I believe it's something to do with cannibalism, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the exact origins of the word, but it's Greek origin. It's also known as Anthropophagous the Beast, the Grim Reaper, and also known as Zombie 7.
If you're wondering where the Grim Reaper 2 thing from Absurd came from, it's from this movie.
I find it weird that it's less and less, like these zombie movies are less and less about zombies.
yeah.
Wait, wasn't Absurd also known as Zombie 6?
Yeah.
So hold on. The supposed sequel to this movie was known as Zombie 6, but this movie is also known as Zombie 7.
Yes.
Yep. Fuck numbers.
Yeah, this one was known as Zombie 6, and the other one was known as... Wow. Fucking... And the fact that Zombie 1 is just Dawn of the Dead... The zombie franchise is all sorts of fucked up.
It really
Well,
is.
that's exploitation flicks for you guys.
Do you feel like Dawn of the Dead did more harm than good?
It did. It really did.
Harm or good?
A lot more harm than good. It was also known as Man-Eater, Man-Beast, and the Savage Island. It was released with approximately 8 minutes of pre-edits as the Grim Reaper in 2002. The complete version was passed uncut in June this year. So before 2015, you could not get the uncut version of this film in the UK.
Damn.
That's
Also,
progress for you.
Yeah. Yeah. There's an infamous scene in this movie where a guy eats a fetus.
Which
Other than
Rob did warn us about.
that, we've all been warned about that.
Chris, you are echoing like crazy.
Well, that's weird because I have headphones in.
Okay, then maybe that's not you.
Yeah. So we've got a trailer for this movie. I've seen the trailer for this. The best way I can describe the trailer for this movie, it's like if you took the soundtrack to like an Atari video game and just put it over a bunch of random clips, you'd pretty much have the trailer for this movie.
So it's
it's-
pretty much like Absurd's trailer.
It's the most confusing trailer I've ever seen. Like, Absurd was a little confusing because of the elephant noise, but like you got a gist of what was going on. There's a mad killer going around some house. People are scared. There's an annoying child.
Oh, joy. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no, that was talking about absurd. Okay.
Yeah. In this one, I got no clue what this trailer's trying to tell us. So, without further ado, I'm gonna start the trailer. Are we all ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yes.
Smasher film.
Like, I thought the point of trailers was to tease what's going to happen in the movie.
Yeah, not spoil the most grossest scene in the movie.
That told me nothing. That literally told me nothing.
Who is the Anthropophagous? There are like 50 different people who were
I think
killing
it was-
in that trailer.
I think it was the guy that I was zooming in on at the end.
I have a face.
That
I
was a
have
very...
to say that was some of the weirdest music I've ever heard accompany a movie
I still think it's just like three different people
trailer.
who probably are incapable of operating a synthesizer or keyboard or anything properly, just all put together in a room to make a soundtrack.
Music by Rick Wakeman.
No, they just gotta like 3 chimpanzees and 3 keyboards and just let them loose.
Like with the with the Absurd trailer, like that intrigued me because like that was just such a weird trailer. This, it's just I have no idea what to think.
It was pretty absurd.
Oh man,
That joke's gonna get old at some point.
I gotta start it somewhere.
It only works for these 2 movies.
It's just like there's some dude, some girl gets bathed in blood at some point. There's a lot of knives. There's a torch.
Some cleavers.
Some
A
cleavers.
candle.
I don't know what. I don't know.
All I'm hoping for is that there's a moment like the end of Absurd where it's just like, you don't have to be afraid anymore. Hold up severed head. I'm still hoping for like one of those moments.
So we're going to be watching this now. It's directed by Joe D'Amato, one of the masters of exploitation, where it's starring George Eastman, the villain of Absurd, and
Let's start that guy again.
yeah, it's starring that guy again. And what year was this released? Actually, let me see. Anthropophagous before we start. Okay, it was in 1980, so a year before Absurd.
Yeah.
And yet, absurd is Zombie 6.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how exploitation films work, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently, like when it was released under Zombie 7, it was like after the release of Absurd. So.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Okay,
That
then.
makes sense. Okay. Fair enough. So we're about to be watching Anthropophagous. You guys will be watching along with us. You can see it on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. For those that want to sync up with us, the best way I can describe it, the way to sync up, start when there's people running under an archway. Yep. That's
Well, they're kind of scrolling casually, but yeah.
So here we go. Are you guys ready for Anthropophagous?
As ready as I'll ever be. And also, when you said master before, was that in air quotes?
What's that,
He might not have been air quoting on Master of Exploitation. I think he genuinely thinks Joe D'Amato is great at it.
Joe D'Amato is one of the key names in exploitation directors. Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go.
You good? Oh boy.
Second time around.
Oh, the beautiful Greece.
Huh. You ever get a feeling of deja vu?
Who's going to save Rio?
She is definitely not wearing a bra.
It is throwing me off when they have like dudes with like Bob Larson, like dudes with like American name or English names.
I've got to go coach the Green Bay Packers.
Highlights. I wish the only highlight there was just me going, we fucked up.
I might keep that as a highlight. Oh, we fucked up here.
We double fucked up on that one.
On the beautiful beaches of Costa. What's that, Lassie? We're in a terrible movie.
And here comes the bikini again.
Tonight on Baywatch.
Okay, everyone, get ready for the porno shoot and strip.
Am I gonna have to black box this?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
The dog's liking her.
Him.
Cold, cold, cold. Oh, God, cold.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh,
Yeah, go
this is my jam.
Worst idea.
She's a maniac.
He's relaxing to the weird movie soundtrack.
Oh, the classic 80s progressive jazz.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Why did you bring me out here? I'm gonna get sand in my fur.
He's just biding his time.
Tales tell of a ghost boat sailing along the ocean.
Dum dun dum dun dum dun. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, so the dog knows detect evil. Got it. That's why they brought the dog along with them.
Oh shit, it is got
Orange
sand
smoke.
go.
Someone decided to stab a tomato.
Yes. She is dead.
What's wrong with you, dog? You're interrupting my incoherent music.
And there goes Lassie.
It's just a dog who wandered on set.
And then, out of nowhere, a shot rings out.
Oh my god, it's a cameraman, run!
Someone's on that period. Give it up, baby, give it up. So that's what I look like in an ad. Meanwhile, in Orlando, Florida.
It's a shame that Disney took down all those sky trams.
I love taking pictures of passengers in trolley cars.
What is it, Maggie? Nothing. It's almost over.
This movie.
I think the kids got football boots.
Has just been gone.
You want to be another victim?
Hey, kids, do you think Alan would object if we brought someone else along? Not if it's someone like her.
The Brady Bunch go on a holiday. Here he comes in the Mystery Machine.
Norm!
You characters.
Hi, darling.
How are you, Dan? Good to see you. Maggie.
We're all going to be dead by the end of this. Remember, folks, Greece could be a holiday location for you.
I don't see any reason not to include that island on our little hop. Huh?
Just be sure to bring a knife.
There's no boat service.
Or a gun. Or something to protect yourself from the psycho killers.
For many months of the year, it's nearly uninhabited. There are just a few permanent families, and they're self-sufficient. Only in summer do the tourists come. It's an earthly paradise.
How do the tourists get there?
Exposition, of course.
Unfortunately, I was...
This vision you can barely hear.
Move, will you?
My god, they're getting on board the Titanic.
Carnival Cruise Lines.
So, movie. Something gonna happen soon?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like tension building. It just feels like kind of milling about.
Sailing takes me away.
Here you go, Marsha Brady.
Here.
Always Coca-Cola.
I hope a pirate doesn't come along.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
It's great out here, isn't it?
No, I need to get with the times with the and try to figure out what era this was and figure out what the Coke slogan was.
Man, this new Coke, it tastes horrible.
Too sweet. Like I'm drinking a Pepsi.
Ride the wave. Anthropophagous, horror like you've never imagined.
Can you feel the terror of calmly sailing on the sea?
With no pirates?
If this turned into a pirate movie, that would be kind of awesome.
And welcome to the Sailing Channel.
Oh, they're about to play War.
Oh god, this is how Charles Manson brainwashed his groupies.
Jake, they're playing Vanguard.
I want to know everything about the kids. Put your right hand on the card.
And then put your left hand on blue.
Now, choose 3 and turn them over.
Actually, I think they might be playing with a tarot deck. Oh, yep, I was right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Huh, so if I read these cards correctly, it says you're going to be in a terrible movie.
And now, turn over.
That's just silly.
This is the card that says all 3 of you are going to have sex and then
The 2
die.
knights are the 2 men in your life. One's your husband, and one's the baby. Therefore, it'll be a boy. The sun is a positive sign. sign of strength and security. It'll protect your two knights all their lives. Then the nighttime is symbolic of peace and serenity.
See, that's how you string some bullshit together.
To eat. That is, if anyone could lay his hands on the can opener.
I'd better give him a hand and no dinner. But don't think you get off that easily. We'll go into this again later.
The kitchen staff will need me to give instructions.
Sweetie, I can hardly hear a word you're saying. We need a boom mic.
And back to more nothing.
I'm sailing away.
Boy, I sure am terrified. Music by Rick Wakeman.
No, it's not a giant butt, but it looks like it.
20 years later, James Cameron's gonna find those cards underneath the water and he's gonna make a movie about it. How does he get his hair like that? My God, they found Godzilla's home.
Turn the fuck back.
Next stop, Monster Island. Just in case you didn't know, she's still on the boat.
I just noticed it looks like she has a bucket near her open legs waiting for the baby to come out. Did they just wander into the detective agency?
My name's Friday. I carry a badge. Ooh, we're playing Doom now. You are the driver. What would you do if this happened to you?
Go away from this movie. That's what it's trying to tell us.
That's a message they left for the director. Well then. So what do you want to do, Marcia? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Nasties.
How does it get here?
What?
The water's warm. Could you change it for me?
I miss Mosquito.
Hey, I needed that. Where am I supposed to put the baby now?
Oh God! When they said her waters broke, I didn't think they meant that much. The twist of this movie is just that she's sneaking a ham up under that shirt.
She was pregnant. She just really wanted some ham. What the fuck?
Oh. Well, you know, I'd be scared too if I found a rubber head in my bucket.
Mr. Bucket, I put the balls in my mouth. Mr. Bucket.
Andy Kaufman. I gotta go fake my own death.
Here I come to save the day.
Let me go. She's out there on the boat. I gotta get
I gotta fake my own death, Marty. You don't understand.
Nasties is on board with
Yeah,
us.
she's,
They felt there was a strong-
yeah, she's fine. You're all fucked, but she's fine.
Of course, that's what happened. In the morning, the boat will be right back here on shore.
Joey Lawler must have stole the boat, Andy. Huh, someone's playing Pitfall in the background. Baby just shoots out from her legs.
This is the music that Wendy Carlos would make if she was really fucking high.
It was a dark and stormy night. I'd taken a creative writing class.
Does anyone want some more?
No thanks. Not for me. We should get Arnie to eat something, I think.
I got a bottle of wine down his gullet. Better let him sleep it off.
Is everyone ready for an orgy?
Orgy?
Orgy.
An evil that won't let us get away.
And he wants $1 billion.
Diabolic power. I sense its vibrations now. The vibrations of an intense horror.
Yes, they're all scared now. It's all going according to plan.
Scooby snacks. Oh.
Isn't it strange how art imitates life, and I'm just falling asleep watching this?
You know, they're acting how we all feel. She's gonna turn into a room, see a guy in a bear suit giving a blowjob to someone.
Come play with us forever and ever and ever.
And then we'll get bored, because we'll run out of things to play.
All exposition and no plot makes Chris an angry man. It's the quickest burning candle I've seen in my life.
Ah! Boom, 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 boom. She just falls down the rest of the stairs.
And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
Alright. Wow, fuck you, movie.
Wow. Movie just stuck
Hi,
a big...
I wasn't actually going to kill you. I was just chopping some meat in the kitchen.
Movie just stuck a big middle finger right up to all of us. Ah, this is where the cashier sounds came from.
Yeah, I was just about to say, there's the piano that served as the soundtrack.
That's...
And there's the musician. There's the composer.
This explains everything!
Yeah, that's the composer. Oh.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Bathory.
I called them, but they don't answer.
They were shot in an alleyway outside a theater.
Tell me, Daddy, where are you? Nobody's there. Nobody. Only him.
The Batman.
Come on, let's get out of this movie. Go, 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 go.
It's a good thing that we don't actually have any threat chasing us.
The only threat is their continued being in this movie. They're trying to get off the set.
Oh my god. That's the best orange I had in my life. I know it's time to go and act like Kurt Russell. I have big trouble in Little China.
I can't wait for the storm to be over. It's already stopped raining.
Don't worry, just think about your favorite things.
Scared? Well, you don't really show it.
Why should she be? Nothing scary has happened in this movie.
Julie, I don't know if you realize
But I'm Shaggy.
how to say it, but I do know that I have found it with you.
Carol.
Oh,
You're both dead.
You just done pissed off the wrong bitch.
It's your fault. Everything that's happening, it's all your fault. Damn you, you dragged us into this. You'll kill us all.
Carol, get off it.
Carol.
Oh, gotta pretend like I'm actually hurt. Oh, cameraman tripped. Somebody get the cat off the piano, please.
Carol.
Like a cat.
This is the actual birth of Keyboard Cat.
You're fucked now.
Stop peeking in, Phantom!
When did this turn into Night of the Living Dead?
Well, this is called Zombie 7.
Whew, almost an hour in. Something's gotta happen soon.
Maybe this time you'll actually learn how to use that thing.
I'm gonna find that serial killer and show him how much of a man I am. Shit!
Just get stabbed again.
It's just a man in a mask. It's just a man in a mask. It's just a man in a mask. It's just a man in a mask.
And then,
I'm out of here! Hi, it took me an hour to get here, but hey.
sup, motherfuckers?
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Well, that's one way to get out of this movie.
It's all right.
Can't sleep. Clown'll eat me. Can't sleep. Clown'll eat me.
All dead. Why are we bothering? Everybody's dead.
I'm just gonna hang out here with this
Carol's
tree.
right. She said this place has a curse on it. That monster's gonna kill us all. You and me and Julie, everyone.
I love you, tree. You my only friend in the world.
It's just a bunch of bull. Danny was killed by a human being's bite. That is...
Hey, it took an hour, but the sound's getting better too. I'm high as fuck.
Rope, you're my only friend.
We're a team, Rope. We're a team. It's bigger on the inside.
What are we looking
I
at?
can't see shit.
It's a good thing I took the Boy Scouts. She was so useless.
Who the hell is she?
It must be Ruth Weltman.
Who?
You know, the sister.
Alan, Julie, come up here, quick!
We're going up to
Quick, there's something way more interesting than this dead corpse.
partially burned.
It's the Grail Diary.
But you can read lots of it. It'll be a diary.
It's the leftover pages of the script.
10th of May. Found the body.
It's the Scarlet Letter.
A horrible carnage that is panicking the whole island.
Property of Tom Riddle.
You know, more and more, the trailer is starting to make sense to me.
I'll go. You stay here with me.
Yeah. Bunch of random things happening with terrible music. Yeah.
Well, not just that, but all the scenes they use were pretty much the only scenes you could really use in this trailer because because this movie has just long stretches of just kind of milling around.
Slow build.
It's a whole lot of nothing. We're no longer in the same movie anymore. We're in the Temple of Doom.
I hope he brought a bag of sand with him.
You forgot to bring the seated carving so you could carve the other part of the coffin's message to find the Holy Grail on it.
Oh, wait, Jehovah starts with an I. And the Lord said, let there be light. How's it going?
Hey, we're just chilling over here. Hi, how you doing?
Boy, are my bones aching. Nobody here but our skulls.
I'm trying to take a nap over here and leave me alone.
What do you think, Wilson? I don't know, Eladin. The plan sounds retarded, like always.
Turn off that torch! We're trying to sleep the sleep of the dead over here, you know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, this is a pretty nice mine they got going on here, you know?
You know, when the Elder Scrolls Oblivion has a better sewer level than you...
I mean, it's probably completely out of coal and iron, but you might still find some gold down here. Watch out for the creepers.
I'm gonna take a shit on his face.
Tasty humans! Yes!
Movie, you got about, like, 20 minutes left. Could you wrap this up?
Either we got a really bad cut of this, or it's gonna be like a really insane 20 minutes.
Padding! 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 Padding!
I'm hoping we didn't get a really bad cut of this. Oh, it's just me.
Fuck you, Mirror!
Very superstitious.
I guess they did find the Holy Grail. Now, on second thought, that's just a really, really big bong. You want to smoke some of this?
Okay, guys, I'm all for Halloween, but this has got to be the silliest costume party I've ever seen. We're spooky ghosts. Woo!
Want to hide under some bed sheets? It's fun.
We made a bed fort.
No girls allowed in our pillow fort.
No girls allowed. Did you bring s'mores? Okay, how about some Reese's Pieces? Surprise, we're dead.
Hello, my pretty. Hi, how you doing? Actually, I can't really talk. I'm dead.
You know, it ain't as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Yeah, go ahead, try that one. He might be alive, I don't know. It's been a couple of years. Surprise, I'm dead.
Goodbye, I'm trying to sleep.
Here's looking at you, kid. Do I look sexy? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
God, it's really cold around here.
I've not even had 5 minutes of screen time.
This is what Tim Curry looks like after a bad day at work.
Annie.
Where's
Okay.
Teddy Warbucks? He's dead.
Okay. Is this a flashback? What? Oh, okay, it's a flashback. Sorry, baby. I'm a dick.
Weiter. Weiter.
Hasn't me. Is she alive? You killed her, Vader. No! This is what we all paid to see, right?
It's about fucking time. So this is gonna be 14 minutes of violence. I genuinely
Ready to see
think.
my magic trick? I just pulled your baby right out of you.
I genuinely think that Margaret Thatcher. Okay, I think we found the reason. Ugh.
Because to tell you what, the rest of the hour and 17 minutes sure didn't.
Yeah, look at that. Like, you could have easily just cut out that part, and this would have been perfectly acceptable.
Sit down, Rita. That's good.
So, guys, was it worth it to see that scene, considering how boring the rest of the movie has been?
Yeah, by the way, that went by so quickly. Like, it wasn't like long, lingering, eat the whole thing. It's like he took a bite. There, you're done.
Yes, climb the stairs into my castle.
Like, we're not given any indication that this guy is in any way supernatural. Just throw shit at him. Or sacrifice the composer to him. He'll eat cat, right?
Knock, knock.
Stop shaking the camera.
Oh, come on, girls. I only wanted to play a stabbing game. I wanted to see how many times you guys could get stabbed before you died.
Come on, I'll let you get the first stab in on me, and then, I'll get 20 stabs on you.
Bitches, I'm tripping my face off. I think we can go back to being bored now.
Oh, shit. Something exciting happened. Let's not have that happen again. There's 7 minutes left.
I love you. Well, seeing as we're probably gonna die, you wanna do it?
I have a strap on.
Wait, what? What?
How did he...
Oh my God.
You were so useless. Actually, no, you were the most useful character in the movie. What am I saying?
She was pretty useless.
Yeah, she was pretty useless.
I'm gonna go dig for oil and strike it rich.
I'm finding a way out of this movie one way or another. Could you take us with you if you do?
What?
I'm just a persistent motherfucker.
Come on! Water's fine. Wanna go swimming? What happened to the other dudes? Are they just dead?
Fuck knows.
Welcome, my pretty, to my pit of death. Do you like it?
Wanna go swimming?
I'm almost touching you.
Come on! It's pool party! Somebody!
Let's play tug of war. Don't try a linguine.
You want some? What? Okay.
And they lived happily ever after.
Let's go swimming. There's a pool right there.
Oh, thank
That's
God.
it!
The greatest words to ever grace our screen.
Holy shit.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, guys.
Wait,
guys,
this was a DVD. This.
Guys, name a list of all the people you want to punch.
Oh man. Did we already pass by the composer?
Jesus Christ.
Wow, that was boring.
That was boring. The audio was complete shit. Couldn't. And.
God damn.
I gotta admit, Absurd was better.
Absurd was a lot fucking better.
Like, 'cause it didn't Absurd had made the smart move of like mixing in its kills in between, so there was like, oh, here's a bit of a quiet period, oh, and then this guy dies. There's a quiet period, this guy dies.
Like, there was deaths, but it was like, you didn't see them for most of the part until like towards the end.
Yeah.
Just, dude falls into the ocean, next thing you know, his head's in the bucket.
That sucked.
That was shit.
Holy shit,
I feel like if they had just cut out the fetus part, that this would not even be a video nasty. This would just be like, this is just a kind of shitty, violent movie. Whatever.
Like, how can we even go about recapping that?
A bunch of people. Did you even learn any of their names? They were so bland.
They were so bland. A bunch of bland.
I couldn't even hear anyone's name to begin with except Carol.
And up for like the first hour of that movie, the audio was terrible, and then like it slowly got better towards the end, and I could actually hear what people were saying. Like,
not by much though.
Not by
very much. Marginal improvement at best.
But like, okay, so a bunch of random motherfuckers, just, I'm guessing they're on holiday. They're deciding to go to an island that just happens to have this cannibal zombie dude on it that's killed like everyone except this old lady.
Old lady, so.
And there's this psychic bitch that just like seems to know that shit's gonna go down, but decides to go along anyway. And then nothing happens for so long.
He gets stabbed, but he doesn't die.
Dude gets stabbed, he doesn't die. One dude, the pregnant lady gets kidnapped off the boat. We don't see her till like the end of the movie. One dude gets thrown off the boat, his head ends up in the bucket which they were going to use to birth the baby in. Dude gets stabbed by a random blind chick that just like screams the entire movie. Then some dudes like go off screen, and we don't see them until like the very end, until he drives a pickaxe, and the monsters. We finally see the monster in like an hour into the movie.
And it's a very non-threatening monster. Like, this guy could have, like, compared to the villain of Absurd, I could actually kind of believe that guy, managing to kill people and they're not being able to stop him.
They kind of explained him.
They established that he, was kind of, he could regenerate and stuff like that. They did nothing to this guy. They didn't even bother trying to hurt this guy.
There was no mystery to it. There was no,
Like, how this guy became how he is, I have no idea. Like, it explains how he became a cannibal, but it doesn't explain how he became the fucked up mess that he is. Like, his hair's practically gone, his skin's all, like, rotten, and it's just, he's, like, essentially a zombie is what I'm thinking. And it gives us a flashback, like, he's lost out at sea with his wife and kid and decides to eat them, because he's fucking lost his mind. He intends to kill his child, but he accidentally kills his wife, and, no!
I wasn't even, amused by that at that point. I was so dull. I was so wilted by this movie.
That was the most amusing part for me. And then, we just assume that made him insane and he became a cannibal, but we have no idea how he became, the monster that he is. How his skin became the way it was. We have no idea, just about him in general, other than that flashback. And then at the end, they finally kill him with a pickaxe. My God. Ooh.
And I was thinking, you could have done anything similar to that and probably dropped this guy a lot sooner than you did.
Yeah, they could have, he walked so slowly, they could have been, looking around the area where they were when they were, on the balcony or whatever, when they were, at the top of the stairs when he was started climbing. They could have just found shit and thrown it at him.
Uh-huh.
Go to the room wherever the piano was and just push the piano down the stairs at him.
Fuck it, you had a boat waiting in the ocean, it'd gone out a little bit to the ocean, but you could have literally just, you know what, let's get the fuck off this island. Boom, done it.
I just remembered this, and I know it was 5 minutes ago that I saw it, but it's just how did he get on the roof?
I don't know how he got on the roof.
How did he get on the roof?
I don't know.
The roof? That's
I don't know if that was the uncut version, because like I said, we saw the fetus scene, so if it was the cut version, we would not have seen that. Yeah. So I don't know if they cut some more of the, if there was anything cut, God knows what it was. Because, that was, my God, that was boring as fuck. That was so boring.
Yeah.
Margaret Thatcher, you didn't know shit. Half of the video, I feel like half of the video Nasties are going to be boring as fuck. I have to wonder, did anyone watch these movies before they put them on the list, or did they just put them on the list based on, word of mouth?
It was based mainly off of word of mouth, and because obviously, so, with this movie, I imagine it'd be oh, did you see that part where the dude, he pulls the baby out of the woman and eats it?
I would have been doing screenings and just be just Margaret Thatcher just sitting there watching oh, this is fucking boring, eh? I don't put it on the list. No one's gonna want to watch this.
It's it's word of mouth and
Don't ask me why Margaret Thatcher is Cockney, but.
Because you could with a VHS, you could always tell what the most watched bits were, which ones people would rewind and watch again, because it all get staticky and and it's like that. It's oh, did you see? You got to watch it for this part. You got to watch it for that part, and it would spread that way, and that would be the things that people focused on. And we gotta, this is what our kids are watching. This film was prosecuted. One thing actually I forgot to mention when we were talking about the video nasties. When the prosecutions were starting, they were also fining and arresting video store owners that would keep these in their stores.
Lovely.
This is not worth arresting anyone. The crime is thinking that this is an entertaining movie.
So the reason this was banned, obviously the fetus scene. That's a big one. Maybe the bit at the end where he's like got his intestines in his hands and he's like eating them before he dies.
Yeah, but that's something you could probably just easily cut out. Like, you could cut away. Like, he kills the wife. There you go, cut away. He gets a pickaxe through his body. He just falls over.
I'm trying to imagine, like, the makers of the movie having to sit in this room where the people who are, threatening to ban his movie is trying to explain away the certain scenes. Oh, no, those aren't his intestines. That's silly string.
And also maybe the part where the woman's like, she gets pulled through the roof and her face gets torn. Like, the baby, like, and this is all stuff that happens towards the end. Like, the fetus eating, the face getting torn off as she's pulled through the roof, and the dude, like, getting his intestines ripped out and he eats them before he dies. Like, that's pretty much why this was banned. Because nothing else in this movie. Maybe the head in the bucket? Maybe? But
I just imagine another
thing. That was such a fake head, though, that if anyone was genuinely convinced of that effect, that you're just like, I don't want to be around you. You're that dumb.
I'm just thinking, trying to see the reasoning behind the 1980s government of Britain. Like, it's like, maybe the bucket head? I don't know. Definitely
for some reason, I'm imagining a bunch of assholes in a room that don't actually care about violence at all and are just doing this to be assholes. They're like, dude, do you see that scene where she got eaten? Her baby got eaten? Yeah. Wasn't that awesome? Let's totally ban it. Yeah.
The thing is, though, I think even then, I feel like if this got banned for being so violently boring, that would be a believable thing.
If that would make more sense, that this movie got banned for being, like, violently boring. Like, but
everyone was so bored by the movie they started killing each other in the theater because they had nothing else to do.
Like, obviously we have to ask the question, did this fucking movie deserve to get banned?
Well, I don't know if it deserves to get banned exactly.
Well, here's the thing about the fetus eating scene. You couldn't... It didn't really look like a fetus. It was obviously supposed to be a fetus, but I honestly couldn't tell that was.
Also, it was a long, lingering scene. If the scene went a little longer, like he actually ate like 2 or 3 bites of it, I'd buy that. But he bit into it once and then it cut away.
Like I said, I don't know if that was a cut version. If there is a longer part, fair enough. But like even then, like it's just I don't like censorship in general. It's just a very bad thing. Like there's only a few things in this world that should be censored, and it's usually things that shouldn't even exist in the first place. Like, i.e., snuff films, fucking child porn, that kind of shit. That shouldn't exist in the first place. But because it does, yes, that deserves to get banned. It deserves to get censored. It shouldn't even exist. But, like, in terms of just, like, movies, music, and that, censorship, it's usually just a bad thing. It's terrible. It shouldn't happen. And the thing is, if these films weren't censored, they'd probably be fucking forgotten to time.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, I feel like this one
so easily be forgotten.
This
one does need to be censored a bit so we can forget it.
This film would have, oh my god, this film would have fucking disappeared into the fucking ether if it wasn't a video nasty. Yeah. Holy shit. Like, I thought Absurd was a bit boring. My god.
What? No, Absurd at least managed to entertain us. I wish that Absurd was the original and there was a sequel to Absurd that was like following on the story of the daughter.
Yeah, like that was okay. The final question before we go into a bit more of discussion about what we're going to be watching next. What did this film deserve to be incinerated, as so many of the video nasties were?
No, it deserved to be just watched. Put on like. It deserves to be maybe.
Watch it.
It deserves to be have people maybe watch it once, go, well, that movie was shit, and just forget about it.
Because again, the banning, that's one thing. That's one form of censorship. But these films were physically burned. They were collected, stores were raided, and they were thrown into an incinerator.
So how did anyone get copies of them? Did they just
it was before they got banned. Some stores still, would sell them kind of behind the counter kind of thing, and there was trading and people made copies and that kind of thing.
Do you think any of the store owners kept spare their own master copy or something so?
They might have done. Yeah.
And hidden it somewhere where
Well, I mean, absurd.
They know where only they knew where it was.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. That kind of stuff, I imagine would have happened. I mean, with Absurd, I think it's Absurd. It might have been a different film on the list. I think it was Absurd though that it has 5 known actual VHS copies left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this deserves to be incinerated. But I also don't know if I feel it should exist because it's just kind of it's kind of one of those movies where you just kind of think, this doesn't even it's not entertaining.
It's got no artistic merit. I mean, the effect, the effects, the fake head was bad.
The effects are decent to...
Yeah, the effects in this movie were hit and miss. So I can't say it's got no artistic merit, because it had some decent effects in there, but...
By far, the worst part of this movie wasn't so much that it was boring. I mean, it was that we could barely hear anyone talking, so we...
That was a very stereotypical fucking exploitation, Greek/Italian exploitation movie right there. Yeah. Terrible dubbing, terrible sound.
The effects were, maybe the baby was okay. The organs at the end, sure. Everything else was just kind of standard to...
Yeah. Yeah, that was...
No artistic merit, no entertainment value. This is just kind of... Ugh.
It just is. It exists. This was our castle of Fu Manchu right here. We tried to make jokes. My God, was it hard to make jokes about this movie.
I don't even feel like we need a palate cleanser. I feel like we should just jump to the next Nasty because, fuck. This was it's like eating a rice cake.
We could literally jump into the next video Nasty after that. That was fucking... It was so boring. Well, see, that's what I was going to actually say to you guys, because you guys don't know. The plan for the next palate cleanser was They Live, starring Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Ooh, that'd be great.
Which would have been more exciting than this movie. Oh, shit.
So if we want something exciting, fucking They Live, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Yeah, honestly, having heard that, yeah, baby, that would be better. We'll cleanse our palate by having something with taste.
We cleanse our palate by giving us something exciting to watch.
Yeah.
So, that's the next palate cleanser. I'm guessing you guys would be down for watching They Live.
Absolutely.
After that, yeah.
Oh, with that fucking epic brawl scene, the best brawl scene in cinema history. As for the next film that's on the Video Nasties list, it's a film that I actually own. I have seen it. I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's a film called Axe. Very simple title there, a film called Axe. It's also known as Lisa Lisa and the California Axe Massacre.
Huh.
And the silence there says that nobody's seen this movie, which is good.
I want to pretend that it's going to be a sequel to Absurd, because it does involve an axe. So
no, it's not a sequel.
I know. I just want to believe.
So yeah, that was Anthropophagous. What I just realized, this film was not allowed to be released in Britain until last fucking month.
Wow. I just noticed it said at the end of the credits, it said DVD, and did this actually get onto DVD somehow?
Yeah, what they do, some sort of DVD company will get the VHS footage, either digitally remaster it or keep it as it is, transfer it to disc, and then, sell DVDs. I mean, you can get pretty much all of the video nasties on DVD now.
Huh.
Because they're so hard to find on VHS that, you can get them on DVD. But, yeah, that was Anthropophagous. Next time we'll be watching They Live, something that's actually exciting. And then we'll be watching Axe, which will be number 3 on the Video Nasties list. So stay tuned for our next palate cleanser. It's going to be a lot better. It's not going to be as boring. And boy, oh boy, Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Howling at the moon in his PJs. Oh, this is Chris saying, fucking hell.
Go ahead.
This is Seth saying, tasty babies.
This is Drew for Jake and Max who bolted. Have a nice night, I guess. Okay. Whatever the fuck you watch this.
I'm seriously gonna have a word with those two. Fuck them two for leaving. Jesus.